Hey everybody, here we are ready to talk about what we've got on Tuesday. So we're gonna work on bench press, couple options. If you have a barbell with some weights to work up to a heavy set of 6, that's what I want you to do, safely. Keeping in mind, most of you do not have somebody safely there to spot you. So really you gotta think about not getting caught under it. Those of you, and most of us don't have a rig, that's the other thing. If you do not have a bench or a place that you feel comfortable going heavy, you can do floor press. So again, all my stuff since we've started moving up to the garage is up there. I didn't want to carry it all the way down. So my example is going to be my PVC pipe. So doing it from the floor, you're going to roll down. Shoulders down and back, hip thrusted up, and then you'll bench or floor press from here. If you do have a bench, but you don't have a rig or feel comfortable getting heavy, or if you don't have a barbell and you're doing it from the floor, the other option would be dumbbells. If you choose a dumbbell, instead of doing 4 sets of 6, working up to heavy, I want you to do 4 sets of 12, alternating. So again, imagine I'm on a bench or I'm on the floor, it doesn't matter. You'll keep them up here, 1 down while 1 stays up, all the way up, and then alternate for a total of 12 or 6 on each side, if you want to think it that way. Hopefully that came up in the video. You are going to alternate with 4 sets of 12, or sorry, superset, overhead triceps press. So you'll have that weight up here, bring it down, and press from the front. Notice how my arms stay in close to my head. They're not way out here. You want to make sure you're not arching in any way. Keep everything tucked. And you'll do 4 sets of 12 of those. So there is your strength. For the WOD, we are doing another kind of 3 workouts back to back, this time no rest, and your score is just 1, the total time at the end. Quite a few movements in here. So the first one is going to be 21-15-9 of deadlifts and push-ups. If you have a barbell, great. You all know, right? Deadlifts, we just did these on Saturday. So you'll do deadlift and push-up. Make sure you keep those elbows in, and you want to go all the way down, all the way up. If you are not comfortable with push-ups, find the back of a couch, something sturdy, and do them elevated. Once you're done 21-15-9 of those 2 options, oh, actually, let me tell you this. So if you don't have a barbell, imagine this is a kettlebell or a heavy dumbbell. You can do sumo deadlifts. Again, imagine this is a dumbbell, kettlebell. You can do offset, so keep it on one side. You're going to work on not twisting at the core. So plenty of options. When that's done, so once you've done 9 push-ups, you're going to go directly into 15-9-6, I think, of shoulder to overhead and V-ups. And I did have a suggested weight for the barbell for deadlifts, and it'll be less for shoulder to overhead. So shoulder to overhead, you can strict press if you have light weights. You can push press if you need a little bit of leg help. You can push jerk, and you can also use a barbell, 2 dumbbells. If you just have 1 kettlebell, 1 dumbbell, you can do 1. You would alternate. Make sure you even it out. Let's see if I have to change my. If you use a barbell, you're going to clean it up. You want elbows slightly in front of the bar, not way out, right? Shoulders engaged, ribs tied down, core tight, and up. Or press, or jerk. Same thing with dumbbells. Straight up, right? Straight push press, or you can push jerk. What I want to make sure is that you end up here and not out here. So it's going to be 15, 9, 6 of shoulder to overhead and V-ups, which you've all, if you watched my video, seen me do V-ups, but you want to stay engaged, right? Come up and touch your toes. So you were trying to come up onto your tailbone. And not just round up. But if you have to, and you need to bring your knees in, that's fine. And another option would be flutter kicks. So once you're done with 15, 9, 6, I think, you go into 9, 6, 3, I believe is the rep scheme. Devil's press. Everybody knows these. It's not a very nice press, as Jen's kids said. Let me move stuff out of the way. So we've done enough of these lately. It's burpee down, come up, jump wide, use your hips to snatch the weight above your head. You really need a better camera on this. Right? So you use your hips once you jump up, hips to snatch them above. And you're going to superset that with hang clean. You can use the same dumbbells you just used for the devil press, right? Or you can use the same barbell you used for the shoulder to overhead. It's going to be hang clean. So you would deadlift it up first and take it from anywhere between 1 and 2. Your score will be the total time when you finish the 3 hang cleans. Another option would be kettlebell. So, sorry, Jen. Long cycle, short cycle, I can't remember. But basically a kettlebell clean, alternate sides. So that's that. Your score is when you finish. And then the optional fast and strong intervals is going to be going back and forth between a 1-minute push pace and 30 seconds of rest. So you're working for twice as long as you're resting. So learning how to go back and forth, use less time to recover your breath, to get your lungs under control, your heart rate back down is kind of the point of this. There's a warm up and a cool down built in on either side too. That's it for Tuesday. See you guys soon.